walking out there and I'm just feeling like as the walk out there, like I'm looking at this bright gray sky and it's cold and it's just this gloomy this light, and I just start going into this self introspection, and I can't remember what I was thinking about at that moment on the top of my head, but my words like I couldn't piece things together. I felt like all my like knowledge had left my brain. Like I was fucked up, and I was like, dude, we have fucked up.
Yeah, I felt really bad when we were sitting there. I only remember you doing a couple things, but I know you walked out and I think you picked up a rock and you kind of threw it and you said, "Man, this isn't right. Nothing's right."
Yeah, I
And
said
you
this
said,
isn't right. Nothing's right. I had this feeling like I was in an alien world. Like I had been transported from my home and I was in this place I'd never met before, and everything was new. And I was like, it's nothing's right.
I remember, well, one of the things you were saying is like, we fucked up, dude. And I felt really bad at the time because as you were saying that, I was looking into the trees and I was just lost in the design of the leaves and the branches. And I was like, I mean, I'm having a pretty good time. It's pretty cool shit to look at. I don't know what you're talking about.
And I was like, I'm beside this trailer and I'm just like up against it, like just I don't know how to describe the feeling. It was like pain, but on the inside, like I was having mental pain. Like it was a physical force I could feel. Like I was like struggling with everything at this moment. Like
It's interesting.
And I'm just like, we fucked up. I knew, like, I thought this was like irreversible. For a moment, like this was the the new truth and the absolute. This was reality now.
That's not uncommon.
So I was like, dude, I gotta go. I gotta get out of this place. I gotta get back inside. And I leave you two there. Keep talking about your comic books because you guys were talking to me like you would talk to me, but like you were saying words and they were bouncing off my fucking forehead. Like they couldn't find my ear or anything. Like you could have been like blah 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 blah, like how the adults talk on South Park. You could have been
Charlie Brown.
Oh yeah, you could have been Charlie Brown. Fucking whatever. But yeah, how the adults talk on Charlie Brown. You could have done whatever, and it wouldn't have just. I couldn't have comprehended it. Motions or anything. The only words I could understand were "we fucked up" and "this isn't right." And I chanted that back and forth like a lunatic for a little while, and I was like, "I gotta get out of here." And so I leave you two and go inside. I managed to get up the stairs. And I'm like, I need to find a comfortable place, and I just plop down on my bed. And that's when like I fucking go to the dark place. Like what was I was talking about was like the build up to this bad trip. And as soon as I laid on that bed, like I just laid there and started the deepest self introspection ever. Like I am examining all my faults and weaknesses and fucked up times in my life and times I fucked up, and I've like the overwhelming sense of like death and wanting to die comes on me, and like I'm like,
I have a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think these were weaknesses that you were like faults and weaknesses that you didn't know you had at the time, or were you aware and the shrooms were just throwing them in your face?
I was aware, but it wasn't like the shrooms had fucking wrote down a book and like it was like reading it to me. Like the shrooms have kept a catalog of every fucked up moment in my life, and they were just reading page by page to me, just going down the list. And eventually I start like losing my sanity, rolling back and forth on this bed, and I'm just in a dark place, and I imagine myself on the river Skinks, and I am in hell, dude. And I'm floating on my like bed as a raft down the river,
Wow.
and I would say it's equivalent to like almost a DMT hallucination. Uh, it
That's not
was.
surprising. Terrence McKenna says you can reach like the same place with as DMT with psilocybin mushrooms.
I fucking believe him, dude, because I was just in suffering. I guess what the word would be, and
Wow.
eventually, I think you